Hello, everyone. My name is Nathaniel, and today we are going to be doing a simple web scraping project. So, from this website, you can just simply Google what's billionaire list, and you need to come to this website. This website. So here, so I'm going to make this really very simple for you to understand. So I am not going to be scraping a lot of data. I'm just going to be specific and just scrape these references from the website. So without further ado, let's get to it. So we are going to be using Google Colab, which is a free programming site, and it's similar to the Jupyter lab where which we can code. So I've already created my account, and you can also create your account. Now I'm going to create a new notebook. So now we have the notebook. I'll change the title to web scripting. So now we have the title fixed. So the first thing we want to do is to import our web scraping parser, which is the Beautiful Soup. We know that the Beautiful Soup is a Python library package that is used for parsing and navigating HTML and XML documents. So for us to be able to navigate the website, we have to import the library, which is the Beautiful Soup. So we say from BS1 import import Beautiful Soup. So we are just going to wait till it's connected. It's connecting. Now it's connected and it has successfully executed. So for you to be able to use this Python package, you have to install it on your the Python environment. So you can use the .pip install uh, BS4. So or Beautiful Soup when you .pip install Beautiful Soup. So when you install it, you can import it into your Python environment. So after you have done this, you just need to define the URL in which you want to extract your information from. So we need to define our URL. We can say URL equals to. So we are simply going to copy the link from the Google from the Wikipedia and then paste it here. We run this. So it has been successfully executed. The third step you want to do after you define your URL is to send request now to the URL and get the HTML content. And we do this by using the Python library request. Request is a library used for making HTTP requests to the website. So for us to do this, we first of all import request, the Python library package. We import requests. We run this. This has been successfully executed, and now we have to create a variable, and then we send the request.get to get the URL content. Now we need to do is we can create a variable, say response equals to, this can be any variable, but I'll use response, and then we use the request dot get URL. So what this code is doing, okay, there is a mistake somewhere. URL. Let's run this. There is a mistake somewhere. So we are going to do it again. Response equals to request dot get URL. So we run this. What this line of code is doing is to send a request to the URL using the HTTP GET method, and we save the response in a response variable. So the next thing we want to do now is to use .text .text, which is to extract to be able to extract the HTML content from the website. Now we are using .text attribute of the response object, and now we are going to also create another variable, say HTML content. Example, we can say HTML content. Now we are going to say request response .text. So what this will do is for us to be able to extract the information from the website. I'll give you a practical example. For example, we can just manually copy this from the website and then maybe copy it to like the Microsoft Word. But if you are using the Python to do this, we also need to be able to copy this text. So the text will enable us to do that. So if we have successfully run this, and then we can just simply view the HTML content. When we run this, we can see from here now that these are the HTML content from the website. You can see it doesn't make any sense from here, as you are unable to read or see anything. You are unable to make any sense from it, and that is why we need the beautiful soup uh, object. Now, the beautiful soup, like I said earlier, is a Python package which is used for parsing and navigating HTML and XML documents. It is, in this case, for this web scraping, we are using it to parse the HTML content in which we have created here, and then retrieve, which has been retrieved from the website, and then we want to store it. We can also store it, and then we also need to be able to easily navigate the HTML content. So what it does is that the HTML, the beautiful soup object, would enable us to be able to create a structured object like we viewed earlier, where we're unable to make any sense from the rest from the HTML content. When we create the beautiful soup object, we are able to at least make it more structured. So let's create the beautiful soup object now. We say soup equals to beautiful soup HTML content, comma HTML dot. So what this line of code is doing, the first argument, which is the HTML content, is what we want to pass, uh, which is what we want to pass, and then the HTML parser is is uh, is like is a built-in which comes with the beautiful soup, and then the HTML parser is just a Python module that provides a built-in HTML parser for passing HTML file. So we are going to use the HTML parser to be able to navigate and extract the content. So we run this. It has been successfully executed. Now we can view soup. Let's view soup. We can see from here now that it makes a little bit of a sense, because now it has been more structured like it was before. Give me a second. So we can see it's a little bit more structured, like before, where you couldn't even make any sense from it. Now we can see the div and everything here. We can see this. So yeah, it is. This is the function of the beautiful soup object. So the next thing we want to do is to find the section from the website. We want to find the section